Refit My Ride at the Annapolis Boat Show for day 3. Everybody said it was going to be rainy, so we have all of our gilt jackets on, but right now it's beautiful and sunny. So come on down. If you haven't bought your tickets, use Oakcliff25 as their promo code, and the shows donate back $5 for each one of you. You can go to oakcliffsailing.org and sign up for Refit My Ride and enter to win things like this. But right now we're here with Mark, who's from Seahawk, and he's talking about bottom paints. And we have 100 boats. Most of them have bottom paints. So Ethan is our expert in this area. So Ethan and Mark are going to talk about the product and how we use this, because we have a lot of options. So Mark, why don't you just start with what is Seahawk? Because it's relatively new to Oakcliff.
Yep. So Seahawk Paints has been in business for over 30 years. 5 years ago, we were acquired by Accidental Yacht Coatings, which is Interlux and All Grip. We make premium anti-fouling coatings that are manufactured in Clearwater, Florida. We have everything American made. We have everything from single stage primers to epoxy barrier coats, economy-based single season paints, economy-based multi-season paints, and we have 3 of the most premium products on the market today, which we're going to talk about, and I know Ethan's familiar with most of them, and that is our Q Coat, our BioCop TF, and our Color Coat. And the one thing all these paints have in common is that they can be burnished to a racing finish. And Ethan, did you say you use some of these paints in your boats?
Yeah, so we use the Color Coat, and on the Match 40s specifically, we're using Q Coat. We switched it up, and it's been working great. Oyster Bay is a very fouling place, as you probably know. So Q Coat's been working really good for us, and you have, especially for that one, you have all the colors we need, because we like to switch up the colors on the bottoms of the Match 40s, so they're photo friendly.
There you go. Yeah. Perfect. So the differences between these 3 paints is that the Q Coat is a high copper load paint. It's 47.5% copper. It is a single biocide paint. Very high performing. It's a 95% pure copper cuprous oxide that we use. It's available in 7 colors, including shark white. BioCop TF is a dual biocide paint. So we use cuprous oxide to repel the hard growth, and we use zinc omidine as a slime retardant to repel the soft growth. That's also available in 6 colors, including gray, which has been growing and selling dramatically. Color Coat is new 5 or 6 years ago. It's a triple biocide paint, very high performing. It is cuprous oxide free. So it's echinea, it's zinc, and it's copper thiocyanate. It's available in 6 bright colors, and this allows you to mix it into thousands of different colors. We have, it's become a very big deal, particularly with the new high-performance center console boat market, where we can match your bottom paint to your hull sides. Okay, we have many formulas available for your use on our website. We have also formulas that will match the top 40 selling oil grip colors, and a do-it-yourselfer can mix these up easily. The yards love it, the new boat dealers love it, and if you want to have a custom-looking, ride, this is the way to go for sure.
So
very high performing.
I'm going to ask a question, a hard question. So you've got looks, you have performance, and you have the environment.
Right, correct.
So if I'm somebody who's got a composting toilet and I am going, I want it to be pink, but I want it to be environmental.
Right.
What's my go-to?
Right.
And what are the considerations between cleaning and performance, and how does all that mix?
Right, okay. Color Coat will get you the color you want, and it'll get you the performance you want. I mean, it's selling worldwide. It is growing as fast as BioCop TF is growing. And it's because of the color matching ability. It is because you can use it on all substrates, including aluminum. So as you know, there are a lot of big aluminum yachts out there. A lot of mega yachts are using it now, where they don't have to put a 20 mil dry film thickness barrier coat on to put a cuprous oxide based paint over it. They can get away with basically half of that. And so it does have many advantages. And yes, we do have pink. We do have actually
the environment. Which one is the most environmentally friendly?
That would be Color Coat. Yeah,
there you go.
It has no
so
cuprous oxide in it.
So you can be pretty and environmentally friendly.
Yep.
There's your sales pitch.
There you go. There you go. You got the whole package here. So we have a couple panels here, and I know Ethan. This panel is about 5 or 6 years old, so it's kind of yellowed. But if you can get an angle on it, you can see the sheen. This is burnished to about 600 grit. On our website, if you look under search a product, pull up color code or pull up BioCop TF, what we have on there is we have this sheet, which you can pull up, and it will show you, tell you how to burnish your bottom to a racing finish. Okay, basically the process is you're going to apply 50% more paint than you normally
Actually,
would.
let's let Ethan because he's
Okay.
done this.
Yeah,
Alright.
so actually,
do it.
I had a question for you. Which
Yep.
one is the easiest to burnish? Because I know some
There-
of them are softer and they gum up your pads.
These all, that's a great question. These all use the same resin system. It's called a PL3 technology that it's proprietary to Seahawk paints, and it gives you a longer lasting finish. These are, believe it or not, they are self-polishing copolymers, which are considered multi-season paints. They will retain the smoothness, okay, over their life because of the type of paint film technology that it is. So what do you typically do to burnish them?
We start out with usually depending on how our finish is. We'll go with like a 120 grit and then just work up from there,
Right.
all the way to 400, 600.
Yep.
And no, that
But
is
knocking down the mountains, as we call it.
Right.
And that's a pad, not sandpaper. On these.
Yeah.
Yeah, what we found is in a couple of instances, we've done a lot of big boats, big boats, 70 plus footers. And the best process for doing those size vessels is to spray them airless to get a smooth finish and wait 5 to 7 days so the paint film hardens all the way through. And then start with 320 wet feed DAs. And that'll get you 90% there, believe it or not. And then you can finish up with long boards with 400 or 600, and there comes a point of diminishing returns where you can get it, you can polish it as much as you want, and you're going to get to a point where it's not going to benefit you anymore.
Okay, so two questions on this one. Could you, because a lot of us are in the winter stuff, could you paint the boat in the fall and then wait for a nice day in the spring?
Yep.
It's going to retain all its properties.
Yep, absolutely.
Second one is, so you recommend wet sanding on this as opposed
Correct.
to dry
Yeah,
varnishing.
absolutely.
So that's the difference between Aqua and Seahawk.
Right,
on
correct.
The bottom paint. Okay,
Yep.
okay, got
Yeah,
it.
what happens when you use dry is you tend to cut too much. So when you're going wet, you're more polishing than cutting. So you're polishing as much as you are cutting.
Okay.
So you will remove less material if you wet sand it.
Got it.
Okay. So
you know what? With our Match 40s, they're all bumpy and they're all the same. So we don't have to even burnish those, but it works really well. And the other thing that we like environmentally as well is that we only clean them for the big events when we need the photos.
Right.
For a grade 5, they're like, my bottom's dirty. I'm like, so is his and hers and theirs. And so we just go through, and then that reduces the amount of stuff we're putting into the water.
Sure.
Because when you clean it, you add a little bit of the paint into the water.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely minimized with any of these 3 coatings because they are harder. We do have softer coatings in the product line, but these are the ones that you're going to want if you're a racer.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
We love the fact that Seahawk has become part of the Axo Nobel family. And with 100 boats, we'll keep being part of your product and hope you'll stay a partner with ours.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good to see you. Thanks,
Thank
Ethan.
you.
Appreciate it.